Hi guys, do you want a trick to beat your overwhelm? It's quick and easy. Okay, stay here. During the break I've changed my mind, so I decided to provide you an extra tip. Maybe you are familiar with this, but if you are not, then I suggest you to try it because it's easy, simple, and it goes in the direction of your mind. So first I just want to point out that what makes us overwhelmed is the feeling that we have too many things to deal with in the same time, right? So it's called stress. We are stressed because there are so many things on our plate and we just don't see the way out. Okay, so this brings a lot of stress to us, and first thing first, our mind needs clarity in order to get over this stress. What you can do? One simple tip for you. A list. Take a list. It's possible that it's also your notebook or your mobile, but you need to write it down somewhere. It's not enough just to record your voice, because you need to use the visual, the external visual, because your brain works this way more efficiently. You will create a list where you put down everything you need to do for the day, for the week, for the month. Depends. Why are you overwhelmed? First of all, it's about what you need to do today, this week, or this month. So make that list with all those tasks, and then you will just check them out. That's it. Really, because once you gain clarity through a written word somewhere outside of your brain, your mind sees that list and says, okay, so now I have the list here. I don't need to feel overwhelmed because I need to remember all this. You see, this is the idea. Once you have a huge list inside your mind that you need to do that, you know that you rely on your memory. So it's not enough, because always you'll be constantly stressed, and this is an unconscious bias where you want to know what's next and you cannot afford to just lose it or forget it. And that's why you need that list. Put it down and it's enough. Of course, then you can filter it and make it more specific and use goal setting if you want to. But this is a great trick to just get over your stress at the moment. Okay, now, so ready for my trick. This is very cool. We will work again with the mind, and I will tell you two things you need to know about this. So, our mind creates a representation for everything. What kind of representation? Visual. We have a visual representation about everything. This is very important. So, we will use visual, and two, we know already, I suppose you watched other videos of mine, that the mind, our brains work in directions. So you need to give a direction according to what you want to achieve. So visual and direction. This trick pretty much uses the power of our brains. And if it looks like magic, it's not magic, it's the way our mind works. Okay? So, in order to make this trick work, it's better for you to sit down on a chair or on a couch, doesn't matter. Just be in a relaxed position. And once you are sitting down, you will close your eyes. Okay, you don't need to close them now, but I will tell you all the process. It's pretty short, but just to understand it better. So once you're in a relaxed state on your chair, for example, you will close your eyes and put in front of you, let's say, a hat. Okay? What? You want a cowboy hat? Okay. You want black? No? Oh, really? Seriously now? Take this ball. We will work with this ball. So, You have this ball in front of you, somewhere 1 meter away, 2 meters, where it feels comfortable for you. Anyway, you are working this with your eyes closed. So I visualize there a ball in front of me, and now I will just go inside my mind and I will visualize what happens there. What happens there is usually that we are full of everything. Ideas, thoughts, words, sounds, feelings, emotions, all kind of things, because our brain works constantly and produces ideas, produces images, produces sounds. And this creates that overwhelm sensation when things are too many, and in the same time then we get that kind of stressed feeling. Once I saw how things work, how everything is working here and flies around and inside my head, I will direct, so direction, point number 2 from our brain work, I will direct all these thoughts, all these ideas, feelings, emotions into that ball. And everything will just fall into the ball, and once it reaches that ball, disappears. And we do this until we see that our mind gets emptier, 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 and maybe at the end you will have 1, 2, 3 things in the same time, but you just get that feel that, whoo, now it's good, I am more relaxed, I can function. Because every time something disappears from your mind, something new will come in. It's very difficult to silence your mind completely. You can, but for a short time period. So let's go with just a small number of things which are very manageable and easy for us. Everything what was before just goes into the ball until you clear up your mind and you have that sensation of once you have that, you open your mind and you are ready to make decisions, to work again and be as efficient as you want. Take notice that every time when we make a decision, we need to be relaxed. Because the decision that you make in a stressed state, it's pretty much a wrong one or a poor one. So in order to make good decisions, it's good to be relaxed, because then you are capable to see all the data you need for that decision. And since this exercise takes you maybe 2-3 minutes max, you can imagine how efficient it is, and you can do this every time, anywhere, or take the list and use that. Use both. You can do this daily. See what works best for you, and your life will improve tremendously, I guarantee. So take these tricks with you and have a better, more effective and happier life.